first game at college, we played, I think Mount St. Joe. So yeah, we played them, and it was a good first game. You know, we won by like 40 points. So, so yeah, it was good for a good first game.
Okay, thank you, Charles. Next. All right, Eli.
What was your record?
Our record right now, we 15-6. We started conference play. We play West Virginia Wednesday. So we actually got early practice tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and then we flying to West Virginia.
Wow.
Big comeback the other night. Big comeback. They were down and they won. You were down by 13 or 15. And you came back and won in the second half by a lot.
Yeah. Next, we got another question. All right, I'm here.
What is it like to be at a college basketball?
You want the honest answer? It's hard. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Cause you being a freshman, you know, with a lot of older players, you know, it's hard at first. But you know, once you like get comfortable with them guys, you know, you start learning from them because they've been in college, you know, way longer than you. So once you start learning from them, you know, soaking everything in, you know, you start learning. Like along the way, you know, you just pick up what they throw down, what the coaches throw down, you know, you just become a better player and teammate.
Anybody else?
Is it true that you still have to do well in school?
100%. Like every day before we do anything, you know, we still gotta make the class on time. We still gotta meet with our academic advisors. You know, we still gotta make sure our grades right so we can play. Just like the same way y'all do it here, y'all gotta have good grades to be eligible for the season. We do too.
All right, Mark.
So how is college like when you do like 1 year college and then if
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, you could do 1 year or you could do 4 years. It really depends on, you know, how you play in the games, you know. If you do if you play good, you know, and you know everybody think you go to the NBA, you know, you could do 1 year or you could do 4 years.
Do 4.
Do 4. All right, Meekis.
how does it feel playing in college? How does it feel playing in college?
It's great, you know. It's so many like fans and people, you know, supporting you and stuff like that. You know, I'm from Cincinnati, so you know, it hit a little different. You know, that I'm from the city and everybody support. It's good.
Dave, I feel like you had your hand up at this point.
What's your position? Because I'm gonna bet on you.
I play shoe and guard and small forward.
Mark, you got another question?
I know ain't nobody asked this question, but how tall are you? 6'7".
I'm 6'7".
But you just said one question. People are you taller than
Yeah.
I'm wondering how many of you knew Rayvon before tonight? I know some of you did.
heard?
Yeah, I figured you guys did.
I watched it today.
I'll tell you a little Rayvon story. I used to take Rayvon to UC basketball games. Him and the twins and Johnny. He was never interested in UC. He never seemed to, he was always interested in like James Wiseman from when they played Memphis, or Taco Fall when they played UCF. So when he made the big announcement, which was really cool, with the family and everybody's got a different hat, and he's gonna put on the hat of the team he chose. I never thought he was gonna choose the UC Bearcat. And he chose, well, I forget which hat you chose first. You act like you were putting it on, set it down. He puts on the UC hat, and I was like, I can't believe this. But
Rayvon, what's the best advice somebody gave you outside of basketball that you can share with your guests?
The best advice somebody gave me outside of basketball is that, you know, I feel like a lot of athletes say this, but I feel like it's true. You know, at some point, you know, the ball gonna stop bouncing, you know. So you always got, you gotta go to college, you know, or finish high school, you know, so you can get a job and, you know, do something when you're done with basketball, because the ball gonna stop bouncing, so you always need something to fall back on, you know. So if it's a simple job, you know, getting a degree really helps, you know, because it can help you know, get multiple jobs in the future when the ball stops bouncing.
What would be your background job if it's basketball?
My background job is basketball and workout. I want to be an influencer, so, you know, I want to be a YouTuber, a podcast, you know, I'm gonna start a podcast. You know, I wanna, you know, just do stuff around social media. You know, Shaq and them be doing like speaking on TV shows and stuff like that. I wanna do stuff like that.
Did you ever dunk before?
Yeah, I've done it before.
That's a pretty cool lead in. We've got some pictures of Rayvon Dunkin that he said he'd autograph for all you guys. So you guys get to see Rayvon actually dunking in the pictures.
How old were you when you first got done? First got into the game?
Yeah, I was 6th grade when I first
Great,
got
I remember.
Did you guys play? When somebody dunked on top of you?
You saw him getting closer and closer and closer. He started dunking in 6th grade, and all of a sudden, people showed an interest. And he wound up playing with Ronnie's son on a team the year after that.
Any other questions?
Come on, man, you gotta start working on your dunk.
Yeah, we gotta start working on the dunk game. I'm not that
my
tall.
first day going to college. My first day going to college, it was pretty busy. My first day going to college was pretty busy. You know, at 8 a.m. I had weights, and then right after that I had class at 9:30, and then after that, you know, you gotta go meet with your academic advisor again, and then you got practice. So it was pretty busy, but my first day of school was pretty good.
What would be the best workout, like a workout session to do?
Best workout session to do, like during my workouts, I try to do like a lot. So I try to, you know, do a little bit of everything. I try to do ball handling, shooting, some conditioning, like work on some moves. So it's best to, you know, work on everything.
Were you more of a shooter or dunker?
I was more of a dunker.
Whoa.
If basketball wasn't exist, what sports would you would pick?
I grew up playing football, like that's my first sport. So I started playing basketball pretty late. Like I grew up playing like both sports, but I took football more serious. And when I got in like the 5th, 6th grade, that's when I took basketball as my main sport.
Would you say that it helps you be a better basketball player playing football?
Oh yeah, for sure. 'Cause, like football, like my opinion, you know, it's pretty physical. So like on the basketball, I was always a physical type player, so it definitely helped.
Any other questions? It's okay if you don't.
Yeah. I saw some videos after this.
Do you grow up liking anybody?
Hmm?
Do you grow up liking anybody from the NBA?
Yeah, I grew up watching LeBron a lot. So, you know, being able to play with, going up to play with his son, you know, it was a dream come true.
Who would you say would be your idol NBA player that made you like start
LeBron, just because I grew up around him.
Been to his house a couple times.
What?
When he was in Cleveland.
Ain't no way. If you went to the NBA, and I wish I was
Really, whatever team draft me, you know. During the NBA draft, you know, when we go get drafted too, so whoever draft me, I'll be happy.
I mean, if the Pistons draft you,
Yes, he's gonna be happy.
Yeah, so I'll be happy.
I got drafted to the West Coast.
Oh, yeah, sure, we talk all the time.
LeBron James. Oh, give me his number. Give me a number.
All right, so how many of y'all plan on furthering y'all basketball career? Yeah, how many of y'all thinking about playing high school and playing college?
I know about it. You're real football. No, I'm playing football. Yeah, I got two.
Alright, you're on the bench now.
Football my main sport.
So Rayvon, after
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
lost
play
today,
football too.
a lot of the boys took it really hard. Did you give them some advice on how to take a loss and keep the inspiration going, keep the motivation going? We got a game next Monday, And, I want them to be in high spirits for that.
I mean, for sure, like, after a loss, you know, everybody gonna be down because you wanted to win so bad, but at the same time, you can't, like, let that affect your next performance. So when y'all go into, like, y'all next practice, y'all gotta work harder than y'all did the practice before to get better and fix the mistakes so y'all won't lose the next game.
Love that. Y'all hear that? Okay.
Monday, if you come to our game so you can watch us.
Y'all play Monday? If I'm not out of town, I'll be there for sure. If I'm not out of town.
Love that.
I started playing basketball like when I was in like the 4th, 5th grade, and I started really taking it serious, like working out every day when I got to the 6th grade.
How hard is it to keep up with your homework?
It's pretty hard. We got academic advisors that like help us do our work every day. So like, yeah, they help us a lot. So like Monday through Friday we meet with them. So like Saturday, Sunday we gonna have homework.
That way you get a break.
Yeah,
So you have to keep a grade level in order to play, right?
for sure.
What's the grade level?
Over 3.0.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just like a 3.0.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's a B, that's over a B. So do you understand that, guys? You gotta keep your grades above a B in order to play. That's real important.
Love that.
Thanks.
Mark?
What would you say be your regular schedule for like the whole week?
So my regular schedule for the whole week. So today, I'm gonna tell you my schedule I did today. So I had to wake up at 7, I had weights at 8, and then after that, I had to meet with my academic advisor at 12. And then after that, I had to work out at 1:30, and then we had film at 2, and then we had film again with the team at 2:30, and then we had practice at 3. And then after practice 3 to 5, then we got film after practice to watch the team we gonna play at like 5:30. Then after that, you know, we get recovery and stuff after film, so to get our bodies back right. Then after that, we go home, you know, get something to eat, go to sleep, and then we do it all again.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Can I tell you a couple other things about Rayvon that he won't say himself? He was in the groups at Oyler that Miss Jessica does, that the staff up here drew. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. For 3 years, he was in groups, met once a week. I learned some things about Rayvon during that time. There was a girl in the group who had some issues. 6th grade, she struggled. She had with some things. We come in a group, she'd be off in the corner looking depressed. He would go over and he would sit with her. He would say he didn't have to do that, but he was concerned about her. I don't know if you remember that. We went after a UC game, we stopped at Wendy's to get the guy something to eat. I look over his plate, he only ate half of his plate. So aren't you hungry? He goes, taking this home to my mother. That's Rayvon. There was another teenager from this neighborhood. He wound up playing, I think, at Hughes High School for a while, but I had heard that he was involved in some stuff he shouldn't have been involved in. I went to Rayvon's house and I talked to him about Rayvon. Says, I'll look after him. I'll look after him. This is who Rayvon is. And here, I hope he makes it as a basketball player, but if he doesn't, he's gonna be successful in whatever he does. Because he's really got a special heart.
Besides you, who's the best player on your team that keeps you that's competitive with you?
I feel like our whole team good, you know, every day everybody play hard in practice, so I feel like we all good. So I don't feel like my opinion, I feel like we all good, we all top-notch players, so.
Your brother playing basketball too?
My brother?
Yeah.
And, I'm actually the youngest child out of 8, so, you know, all my brothers and sisters, you know, a lot older than me, so, yeah, they all, you know, got jobs and stuff, you know, working, so I'm the only, my mama child, I'm the only one still playing basketball.
Do you remember what you did during COVID?
Oh, so during COVID, you know, I was outside with my high school coaches. We was running the Ohio Bridge and stuff like that. We was doing push-ups. So we drove around Cincinnati and stuff like that. I was actually at Oyler a lot, cause you know, they still like, around the city, everybody took the rims off the thing, and Oyler didn't, so I was over there at Oyler, you know, working out and stuff like that, yeah, that's what.
And you got a lot of the kids from around here in Lower Price Hill, and he got them out of the house, and they all practiced basketball with him. He got them out to practice rather than sit in the house during COVID, and got them out exercising and stuff.
Any more questions?